What's going on, guys? Girls, Rob here with you, and we are going to possibly do a little bit of a playthrough of payoff pitch baseball. Also have an announcement to make. Calvin Coolidge didn't realize that when he won the game last night, he won the teams. He didn't realize he needed the game to go along with it. So he has graciously said, let's put it up for bids. And whatever the money we make, we'll send it to Harris Jessup. So those teams, those EPL teams, 2019, we will take bids for them. Now, if you want to do a live auction, we can do it, or you can do a silent auction. If you do a silent auction, each time you send a bid in to me, obviously I'll get back to you if somebody's bidded higher. But if we just do a live auction right here on the channel one time, whoever wants it may be able to get it for a little bit of nothing. May not be much. But, hey, it'll be some money going toward Harris, too. So look at it that way. Two good things going off at one time. So thanks there, Calvin. We appreciate that. Big ups to Calvin there for donating that, saying anybody that wants to put a bid in for it, put a bid in for it. All the money goes to Harris Jessup. What's up, Alex? Now, I thought maybe I would get out payoff pitch baseball today and show you a how to play it. It's not the most difficult thing in the world. It's really not. But I know Alex says hi, Ms. Rob.
Hello, Alex. How are you today?
How is Alex? We'll see. But we will, in fact, and I'm holding off Don Heston's game in case he buys the other. So that's the only reason I'm doing that, so I can maybe send it twice, send everything in one swoop. So let me go over here and grab two teams real quick. Let me grab two payoff pitch net. I'm just going to grab two National League teams. I'm not going to have any big say as to which teams they are. I don't much care. We'll go with we've been playing the East, so let's play a different team. Cardinals, that's good. Reds. What's up, Danny? Did you hit your amount you were looking for? We actually went to North Carolina ourselves yesterday. That was a stinking trip. We were hoping to find some good stuff. Oh, hell no. That was a wasted trip. Went down to North Carolina. Oh, it's at 8:24. Oh, you're coming along, though. You're coming along real well. That's cool. And we got it right around $200 now for Harris. So we're trying to make up a little bit of money for Harris Jessup. His mom, he's still watching his mom round the clock. So that's why he's not in here much. When you don't get any rest, any sleep at all, it is tough. It is really, really, really tough. It really is. She came home. Oh, now she's back in the hospital. Oh, geez, really? Damn. Had another stroke. Oh, my gosh. That's not good. That's not good. PJ says, I've been there myself. Yeah, I tell you, man. I'll tell you, it's some tough stuff. A lot of people have to go through. Really is some tough stuff. I'm just gonna do the Reds and the Cardinals right here, and we're just gonna do a play. We're just gonna do a show, a how-to game on the game, just like I did with 3 rounds. Me and Gray at home, being housewife, but having fun with him. Just hate it for my wife. Yeah, your wife staying at the hospital all the time, huh? Yeah. Do you normally have a job in the daytime, Danny? Or you normally keep Gray anyway during the day? I didn't know whether maybe YouTube was your job. I didn't know. I thought maybe you'd made YouTube a job. She watches it more than you do. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. All right. Let's just say that St. Louis is a home team. Okay. Let's just do that. And we'll put Cincinnati as a road team. So eBay is your job. Is that what you do? Is eBay? Sell stuff on eBay? Gotcha. Jack Flaherty here would be the star. We would make him our starter. Got to run. My sons need me. Be a good man. All right, you too, bud. Jack Flaherty, we put him down as a starter for the Cardinals. We'll do that. Now, obviously, we got to make a lineup for both teams. Let's see who'll be the starter for the Reds. I don't know. Only 10 starts. Yeah, Bauer at the end of the year. So how about Sonny Gray? Sonny Gray would be a good starter. So we can put both of those two guys down as the starters. Okay. Next thing we have to do, we got to go find we have to find the hitting for each pitcher. Sonny Gray is a 5. Jack Flaherty is a 9. All right. So we do that. The next thing we do, we have to find what park we're playing at. Okay. So if we're playing St. Louis is at home, we would be playing the Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium would be the home field. Got about half of them out right here. Target Field, Comerica, Tropicana, Progressive, City, Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium. Okay. All right. It makes a difference too because each stadium has its own values as far as how players can actually hit the ball out of a park. And the stronger players, the bigger players, or the power hitters have a better chance of hitting it out of the park than somebody that's not a power hitter. All right, so let's see. We'll put Votto. We'll put Kurt Casale as a catcher. We'll put Jesse Winker as a left fielder. Josh Van Meter as how about second base? And Eugenio Suarez is a third baseman. We're just coming up with a lineup here. How about we'll put Yasiel Puig in just to piss people off, right? We'll put Puig in just to make people mad. Oh, me. Jose Iglesias, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This be 7. So we got to see what position's not been represented yet. We'll say left field, center field, and right field. So we got all the outfield positions. We got catcher, we got first base, we got third base, we got shortstop. We don't have a second baseman. We got Derek Dietrich now, and then we got the pitcher. So we'll do it that way, and that'll work. Now let's go with that's for Cincinnati. So they'll be over there hitting. Center fielder, right fielder, left fielder. I'll just walk around the infield. Center fielder, right fielder, left fielder. Third base. Shortstop, second base. First base, then the catcher. Perfect. All right. So I've got that for the Cardinals. Now, I'm just going to put positions down here best I can. This is the Reds. We're not even going to play a full game. We're just going to have fun with it. And if I can let's see who's the pitcher, Sonny Gray. All right. And we have to put a 5 now for him. So we got to do that. And Cardinals. It'll be down there. Gray is visiting pitcher, so we'll put him there. We'll put Flaherty here since he's a star.
Hi, anybody and everybody who's on.
She's saying hello to everybody. Not too many people on there, I don't think. Maybe a couple that want to see how this game is played.
Okay.
but we will see if that is the case. PJet's here. PJet's here.
Hello, PJ. How are you doing?
All right. Well, don't see him all the time.
Nope, that's true. Very true.
Shortstop DeJong.
Mr. Slog.
Mr.
I
Rock.
made a rhyme.
Just dandy, says PJet.
Oh my God.
First base, Carpenter.
Mr. Rob is a slob.
Only one day of the week.
Messy Betsy.
Knizner. And the pitcher is Flaherty. He's a number 9. All right. So let's show you guys what we got going on down here. Okay. All right. And we're just going to, like I said, we'll just play 2 or 3 innings. And we're at Busch Stadium, so I'll definitely put the stadium down here. And we'll say this is a spring training game, okay? Spring training. So we'll play what we want to play. All right. So, okay. First batter up is Josh Van Meter, okay? He's a left fielder. And he's got some power against right-handers. Jack Flaherty, we see right here, he's a right-hander. If we roll a 5 or a 6 total, Van Meter is automatically out. Anybody that's facing him actually is going to be out. It doesn't matter. Other than that, they've got a chance. Ballpark, we'll go to the card right here with Busch Stadium. Wheelhouse, we'll go to the card at Busch Stadium. So a 9 or 12 rolls, we'll see about it. All right, let's see what Van Meter gets. And that's a 3. And a 3 on here is tough. Okay, so we go, it's right up here it says Wheelhouse. Patient. Right here it says tough. And it says right here 1 to 54 is a strikeout. Well, that's actually 69. We go down, and it goes all the way to 64, and that's as far as it goes. Then you have to go over here where it says out. Find 69, and that's a fly out to center field. So if he goes above the total number here, it's an automatic out. So Josh Van Meter is the first out. We go to Jesse Winker. Jesse Winker now. Let's see what he rolls. I do want to see. I have the game, but have not played yet. What are you writing down now? I was writing down the lineups, and I use History Maker baseball sheets. So I get them run off 50 at a time, sometimes 100 at a time. Cheaper to go get them run off somewhere else too. Wife tell you. Whole lot better off going to the post office. Library do it. Okay, so Jesse Winker. Here we go. We're going to let him face Flaherty. Everything's off the pitcher card to start. So let's see what happens. It's a 2 and a 6, so that's an 8. 8, once again, is tough. Flaherty's a good pitcher. So we're going to go not Wheelhouse, not Patient, but tough. 1 to 41 is a strikeout. That's a 46. That could be interesting. So 42 to 44 is a double. 45 to 53 versus a right-hander is a single. And we said 45. This is 46. 45 to 53. So that indeed is a single by Jesse Winker. All right. So we got a man at first now. Okay. All right. Now, a lot of times you're going to have close games and you need to try to steal a base. First thing we do, we look at the arms of each catcher. Casale right here has an arm of 3. So I'll put his arm rating down because he's a catcher. And let's go to the other side, Knizner. Or Knizner, I don't know. He's got an arm rating of 1. Okay. And one's the worst. Five's the best. So that means Knisner does not he does not throw many guys out. So what we have to do now, let's go back to the runner. Okay? Jesse Winker right here. You go right down here to his run, and he's a base stealer of F. He's a stealer of F, so it means he's not fast. And the catcher is a 1. So we go right here to the chart, stealing chart, we'll find 1F. F1. And the only way he steals a base, okay, so you tell me, he has a 14% chance of making it, 85 to 99. So this number has to be an 8 or a 9, and this has to be at least a 5 or more if it's an 8. So you do not want Jesse Winker running the bases. Number one, you do not want him running the bases. One must be a good arm. I'm sorry, one must be a good arm. Yeah, 5 must be the worst arm. 1 must be a good arm, must be a decent arm. Yeah. 5 is a bad arm. So he does have a good arm. Knisner has a good arm, and with a 1, that's a good arm. So Winker's not going anywhere. Okay, we got a man at first. We got 1 out from that from the fly out earlier. So we're going to go with Flaherty again. 1 is a cannon. That's right. So you don't want to be running against this kid. Then. Okay, let's see what Casali's got. We don't have to worry about the left side. All we have to do is worry about the right side because he's a right-handed pitcher. He's pretty good left-handed. He's pretty good against the lefty, but he's not bad against the righty. This catcher is, Curt Casali. We'll see what happens. And this is a 2. 2 is defense. All right? Now what you should do, you should have yourself a set of defense cards. Okay? Now, Rob keeps them out all the time. It's probably a bad idea, but I do it all the time. I keep them out, shuffle them up. They're always right here next to my computer. We take the top card off. All right. It's got defense written right here. And then it's got something written right here. It says, is there an error on a second baseman? Error on a second baseman. We need to hold that. So this is a team batting. We got to look at the other team's second baseman. Their second baseman is Wong, Colton Wong. Okay? We want to see if it's an error on him. He's playing second base. You got to make sure you find his position because some of them have 3 and 4 positions right there. He only has 1. He only plays second. And he has an error rating of 3. So now what we do is this. We go to the ballpark. You go to the stadium. Let's find out what an error of 3 means. Error of 3 means if this number right here is 1 to 57, 1 to 57, this will be an error on Wong, and it'll be a 1-base error. Well, this number right here says 86. Well, 83 is the highest it can be. So it's definitely not an error. So we're going to have at least ourselves so no error. We can put this back in the bottom of the pile. We know it's at least a fielder's choice. So let's see what's going on here. Curt Casali runs a 5. I'm sorry, double play of 4. So chances are they're not going to pull a double play. And his double play is a 7. So let's re-roll. And it's a 7. So since the pitcher did match it anyway, he'll get the lead runner. So he'll get the guy out at second. And Casali will beat it out with a fielder's choice to first. So now we got 2 outs, and he's at first. Okay? He's an F stealer, and we already know he's got a cannon, this catcher here. We're not thinking about running. All right. So we got 2 outs. We got Joey Votto coming up. Let's see what happens. 3 is tough. Tough for Votto against right-handed pitchers. 1-47 will be a strikeout. That's a 32. That's a strikeout, and that is the end of the inning. So they did get to hit, but they did not score a run. So after a half an inning, Cincinnati's nothing. St. Louis is coming to bat. So let's see what happens here now. Sonny Gray is a pitcher. Okay? Sonny Gray. We got Lane Thomas up against a right-hander here. He would love nothing more than a wheelhouse. He's a center fielder with a lot of power. So if he can get a 12 here or a 10, 10's ballpark, which could turn to a wheelhouse, 10 or 12, Lane Thomas has a great chance of hitting home runs. Although, let's see, he only hit 4 during the season. He didn't play much. So here we go. He only got 38 at bats and hit 4 home runs. So he did pretty well. Let's see what Lane Thomas does. All right, we got a 3. 3 right here is tough. Tough right here. It says 1-45 would be a strikeout, but that's a 64. So let's see where 54 is as high as it goes. So we got to go all the way over here, 64, 61-67, fly out to right field. 1 away. Lane Thomas is out. Randy Arozarena. Randy Arozarena, he's a right fielder. In this game, he's playing right field. Got good power, too. And we get an 11. 6 and 5 is 11. That's a patient result. Patient result. So right here we go to patient. 1-51, it's going to be a walk. It's a 40. 4-0. That's a walk for Arozarena. So that is a walk. All right. Now, Casali has a 3. Let's see what kind of runner Arozarena is. He's a C runner. So let's see what a C3 would be. C3 would give him a little over 50% chance of getting it to second. But you got your heart of your lineup up. So I wouldn't try running here. So let's let Tyler O'Neill bat. Man at first, and there's only 1 out. Tyler O'Neill against Sonny Gray. Let's see what happens. And that is a 5 and a 4. That's a 9. That's once again a patient result. Patient result. Let's go over here to patient. Against a right-hander, 1-28. It's higher than that. 29-34. It's actually just 1 higher than that. It's a 35. And there's a 35 right there. First base. So it's a single. All right. So it is a single. And we got to see runner advancement here. All right. Let's see. And you can re-roll. See if you or just one or just do like it. 6. And it'll say on here single, runner on first will only get 1 base. So it's first and second. All right. Now Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman playing third base, first and second. Sonny Gray is pitching. Early in the game, you're just looking to try to get as many runs as you can. So let's let Tommy Edman have his chance. There's a 6 and 2. That's 8. 8 is tough. Tough. All right. Let's see what happens here. Tough. 1-46 is strikeout. It's higher than that. 47-49 is a double. It's higher than that. 50 is a triple. It's higher than that. 51-60 is a single. That's a 60. That's a single. So what's going to happen is now, let's see. We got runners on first and second. So let's see. And here we go. So once again, we go right here. 4. And you got the choice too to do it if you want to. Right here, you would I would say no. So you load the bases up, bless you, and you let DeJong come up. Paul DeJong, it's a 1 out, but the bases are loaded now. So Sonny Gray cannot make a mistake, or it's going to be some runs scored. So let's see what happens. Bases are loaded. 2 and a 4, that's 6. 6 is tough. Tough for DeJong against a righty. 1 to 55 is a strikeout. It's higher. 56 to 57 is a double. It's higher. 58 to 64, it's a single. It's higher. So it's off the chart. It's an 83. We go right here. It's a ground ball to short. Could be a double play. If it doesn't work out to be a double play, it's going to be a fielder's choice and a run will score. Double play is 7. Double play is 7. So anything 7 or less will be a double play. And that's a 5. So since it went to the shortstop, it'll be a 6, 4, 3 double play. And what do you know? They did not score off of a bases loaded situation. But, hey, they had their chance right there with Sonny Gray. But he came up with a ground ball. So it's been 1 inning of play, and it's been no score so far. So, is anybody out there so far like, I don't understand this part. I don't understand this part. Or you're ready to go inning 2 and see what happens. Everything understood so far. It's pretty much given to you on the cards. And it's just a matter of following along and following what's going on. And it kind of runs, flows. It flows. You got some charts you have to use once in a while, but not near as much as some of the other games, I don't think. So nobody's saying anything. So let's go to the second inning and see what happens. All right, here we go. All right, we got Jack Flaherty, the pitcher. He's going up against Eugenio Suarez. He's a third baseman. Top of the second, we had no score. And a 2 and a 6 is 8. 8 is tough. So we'll go tough against a righty. 1 to 72 is a strikeout. 28, that's a strikeout. 1 away. Pretty simple there. Nothing. Yasiel Puig. Nothing brain surgery there at all. Here we go. 3 and 4, it's 7. 7 is actually patient against Flaherty. Let's find the patient part. 1 to 27 is a walk. It's higher. 28 to 33 is a double. It's higher. 34 is a triple. It's higher. 35 to 50, it's a single. It's actually a 49. So it's going to be a single for Yasiel Puig. Yasiel Puig gets a single. Man at first, and there is 1 out. So obviously, the Cardinals are hoping. Do you ever use the fast action cards? I roll. I don't use any fast action cards. I prefer dice. I prefer the dice action, so I don't use fast action RF. I use this. A lot of people say, well, see, the thing of it is, this is why I don't. All right. Let's say in a deck of 100, you've probably got 1 chance out of 100 to get a triple play. But let's say in 2 innings consecutively, you've got men at first and second, and there is a legit chance to get a triple play. Doesn't happen often, but it could happen. If it's only 1 in that deck, it won't happen. You know it won't happen. Certain things, pass balls, it can happen, especially with a knuckleball pitcher, a real fireball or whatever. And you're just going to have, with fast action cards, only certain bad incidents are only going to happen once or twice in that 100. It's just the way it works. Where the dice, they can give you anything, and you just don't know what you're going to get. That's why I go with dice. Everybody has their own choice. I prefer dice because I know. I mean, I've rolled 12. I've rolled 12s on here 4 times in a row. It can happen. It's not going. You're not going to have that same gameplay rolls with cards because they're obviously a 12 in a deck like that's probably only going to be 4 or 5 of them. Deuces is probably only going to be 4 or 5 of them. That's just the way it works. You may not see a 12 all game long if you roll the dice. Then again, you may see 8 of them. That's the thing. That's the difference. That's why I like it better. Totally your choice. You guys actually, let's see the people that's in here right now. You guys tell me whether you prefer dice or fast action cards. Okay, that's a good question while we're sitting here playing. So, so we got a man at first, and we got it was a strikeout earlier, so there's 1 out, a man at first. Jose Iglesias now. So that's a question of the day. Do you prefer fast action cards or playing with dice? I use fast action cards always, says Puck. Okay, very cool. Here we go. Jose Iglesias, 6 and a 2 is 8. 8 is tough. We go to the tough section. 1 to 37, strikeout. 29, strikeout. So that is 2 away. And we have Derek Dietrich. He is playing second base. Man at first, 2 away. 6 and 3. Ooh, 6 and 3 is ballpark. That is ballpark now, okay? So what we have to do, we have to find out if it's a wheelhouse or an in-play result. First off, we have to find out if he's a left-handed batter or a right-handed batter. If he's a switch hitter, he's batting left-handed. But he's not a switch hitter. He is a left-handed batter. So we go to left-handed batter right here. And 1 to 40 on it, the 10-sided dice, it'll be a wheelhouse. We'll go to the wheelhouse for Derek Dietrich. Otherwise, we're going to play the in-play result, 41 to 99. Let's see what happens. It's 82, so that is 41 to 99. In-play result, we pick these up. The in-play result versus a right-handed pitcher, 1 to 11 will be some sort of hit. And that's a 17. That's very close. And that's a pop-up to shortstop. Pop-up to the shortstop, and that will actually do it for the Reds. But, yeah. Is anybody in here prefer playing dice over fast action cards? Now maybe just one of the few that like the dice. But I know some people like to play with the dice. So we're going to the bottom of the second right now, still no score. Okay. Colton Wong. Colton Wong. I don't know what's Wong. Do you know what's Wong? Colton Wong. 6, 3, that's 9. 9 right here is patient. Let's go to the patient against a right-handed pitcher. 1 to 44 is a walk. It's a 15. It's a walk. Pretty simple. It's a walk. It's a walk. It's a walk for Wong. Matt Carpenter playing first base. Nobody out. Let's see what happens. 6 and 5's 11. That's a patient result again. So let's go to the patient chart right here. 1 to 58 will be a walk. 34 be a walk. So 2 men put on the bases early here. Knizner. Andrew Knizner. See what he does. First and second, nobody out. 4 to 3, 7. 7 is a tough result. Tough against a right-handed pitcher. 1 to 64 is a strikeout. 31, strikeout. Strikes him out. That's 1 away. And now Jack Flaherty He on his card it says he's a 9 batter, so we go right here with a 9 for the pitcher. We'll see what happens. There's one away, man at first and second. 5. 5 is an in-play result. So we got to go to the in-play, and it says right here 1 to 25, so it's not a hit. We got to go all the way to 98. That's all the way down here. Fly out to left. In a normal game, in a normal baseball game, not many are going to tag up from second, go to third, fly out to left. I wouldn't even check it. So there's 2 away, first and second. And we're going back to Lane Thomas again here. In the bottom of the second, there are 2 outs. And there's a 4 and a 1. That's 5. And that's, once again, an in-play result. In-play result all the way to 34 against a righty. But that's an 83, so that's out of range. 83 says a fly out center field, and that will do it for the Cardinals. We got 2 innings we've played, and there's still no score. All right. So Sonny Gray is the first hitter. He's a batter of 5. So, if it's a tough, he's pretty much a tough, he is out. But it may not be a tough. Who knows? 2. Once again, it's a defensive card. Let's get a defensive card out here. Defense. Is there an error on a third baseman? All right. Error on a third baseman. Well, we got to see who the third baseman is. Tommy Edman. And he's got 2 or 3 positions, so we have to make sure it's the third base position. And position 3B, and error is 3. Error right here with 3 is 1 to 57. It says 65. So it's not an error. It's a clean play by Tommy Edman. So it'll be a 5-3 put out. And that'll be the first out of the third inning. All right. Go to the top of the lineup. Josh Van Meter with 1 out. And there's a 6, and there's a 2. That's 8. That's tough. We go to the tough. He's a right-hander. We go to the tough side. 1 to 54. He's a strikeout. 10. Strikeout. Pretty simple. Nothing major to that. Nothing major to that at all. Jesse Winker now with 2 down. 4 and 4 is 8. Another tough result. Let's go to the tough column right here. 1 to 41 is a strikeout. 24 struck him out, and that will do it for the Reds. Well, there, and if you got more tough results, there's going to be a lot more strikeouts. So we're going to the bottom of the third. Still no score. Nobody's scored yet. Maybe somebody will in a minute. See, Lane Thomas was the last guy out. You got to double check your card here. I'm looking at my score sheet. He flew out to center field, so I just didn't flip the card. Randy Arozarena. We'll see what he does against Sonny. Pick up all the dice first. Sonny Gray. 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is tough. We look at tough. 1 to 39 is a strikeout. It's higher than that. 40 to 50 is a single. It's higher than that. It's off the chart. So 63, we look for 63. Ground ball to second, over to first for 1 out. All right. Tyler O'Neill with 1 down. 1-2. And that's a defense right here with Sonny Gray's card. So we take the top card off the deck, and it says defense, the range of the third baseman. That's totally different now. The range, not an arrow. So let's find out first off who's the third baseman for the Reds. It is Suarez. Suarez. So we got to look at third base. His range is a D. So let's go to range D. It says 1 to 51 is a hit. 1 to 51 will be a hit. It says 29. So it got by the third baseman, and it is a single. Okay. Now, if you want to see how far it get, let's see, right here. You can take the 2 dice right here and re-roll them. It says a hit and to the third baseman right here. And it'll be a 5 and 1, be a 6. And it's actually a double. It's actually a double, so it will be 2 bases. So he went down the line, and they get it's a 2-base hit. So that's what happens there. And we go to Tommy Edman now. Man at second with 1 out, and we've made that card do what it had to do. So there is 1 out, but there is a runner at second. 5, 4 is 9. 9 right here is Patient. He's right-hander, so we go in the right-handed column. Patient, 1 to 20 is a walk. It's higher than that. 20 to 28, higher than that. 29-32, it's higher than that. The highest numbers up here, 55 to 61, hit by pitch. 85. So we go over to the out column. Ground ball to shortstop. Okay? Being that the other player, the runner ahead, got to second base, the ground ball is going to short. He's got to stay put at second. It'll be a play 6-3. 2 away now, but he stays put at second base, not in any harm's way. But there is 1 more out now. So now Paul DeJong is up with 2 outs and a man at second. 6 and 2 is 8. 8 is tough. We go to the tough. 1 to 55 is a strikeout. Higher. And in fact, it's a 92. It's higher than anything on here. So be a fly out to left. So they have played 3 innings and nobody scored. Okay. And we got 2 good pitchers, too. That makes a difference anytime you get good pitchers. So let's go to the 4th inning and give it a try. Okay. See what happens. 4 and 2 is 6. 6 is tough out. Doesn't matter what's happening here. So what we do, you go to 54. 54 on the out column right here, and it says a fly out to right. That's all it is. Don't even worry about anything. Don't worry about tough on here. Tough, just go to the out column. 54 is a fly out to right. Tough out, automatic out. 1 down. Joey Votto is up now. 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is Patient. Patient, 1 to 58 against a right-hander is a walk. That's a 39. That'll be a walk for Votto. And then we got Suarez, Eugenio Suarez. We got a 5 and a 4. That's 9. That's a ballpark. That's a ballpark right here. Suarez with ballpark here, we have to find out which way he bats. He's a right-handed batter. So being a right-handed batter, 1 to 43, we'll go to the wheelhouse. And over 43, 44 to 99 will be an in-play result. We look over here, 32. It's a wheelhouse result. So we know there's a chance he can hit a home run here. And it's a very good chance. Eugenio Suarez is going to go to the wheelhouse here. We're going to have to re-roll the 2 10-sided die. He's up against a right-handed pitcher. 1 to 78 will be a home run. Let's see what happens. And that is a 60. So that's a home run for Suarez. He knocks in Votto, and it is 2-0 Reds. 2-0. And that is how you play in this game. That's how you score. You hope to get your chances with the Patient, wheelhouse, and ballpark. That was actually a ballpark result there. So Suarez hits his home run, and it's 2-0. Yasiel Puig is up with 1 out. 5 and 4. That's a ballpark again. That's a ballpark. He's a right-handed batter. Right-handed batter we know is 1 to 43. That's 61. So it's going to be an in-play result against a right-handed pitcher. So 1 to 20 will be a hit. 1 to 20 will be some sort of hit. And that's a 78. That's out of range. So we go over here to the outs. 78 is a fly out. Center field, 2 away. And Jose Iglesias now with 2 down. 3 and 5 is 8. That'll be tough. Tough for Iglesias. 1 to 37 is a strikeout. It's higher, but not much. 38, 39 is a double. It's a 40. There's 40 right here. 40 to 49 will be a single. It'll be a single for Iglesias. And there is 2 outs. There are 2 outs. Derek Dietrich is up now. And that's a 3 and a 4. That's 7. 7 is patient. Patient against a right-hander. 1 to 46 would be a walk. That is 38. That will be a walk. All right. We'll let Sonny Gray hit. We'll let Sonny Gray hit with 2 outs. First and second. 2 runs already in. 5 and 1 is 6. It says tough out. 72. And that's a fly out to center field. And that will do it right there. But the Reds do get 2 runs. So we'll see if Sonny Gray can hold them now. He just batted. And now Colton Wong comes in. It's probably the last at bat right here. So see if they can catch up. Colton Wong against Sonny Gray. 5 and 4 is 9. 9 is patient. We go to the patient side. 1 to 44 is a walk. That's a 29. It's a walk. Matt Carpenter is up now. Man at first, nobody out. 5 and 6 is 11. 11 right here is patient. We go to patient against the right-hander. 1 to 58 is a walk. It's much higher. In fact, hit by pitch, 83 to 89. It's higher than that. It's a 94, so it's out of range. 94, fly out to right. And that will not be a good result there. And Andrew Knizner now. See what he does. 4 and 3 is 7. 7 is tough. Let's go to tough. 1 to 64 is a strikeout. Much higher than that. It's a 92. Let's see. 92 is off his charts. Fly out to left. All right. And we will let Flaherty bat. Normally we wouldn't, but we will right here with 2 outs. 5 and 6 is 11. That's a patient result. He is a 5 hitter, so patient right here. 1 to 40 is he's on base. 70. So it's going to be out of range. 70 will be a fly out to center field, and that will do it. We will call that the game, and we will say that the Reds win that 4-inning contest 2-0. Let's see. Who said they had it? I have the game but have not played it. RF, does that help you at all? Stadium card, you definitely need a stadium card. Stadium cards, and we've got them in here. There's some in here from Mexico, some in here from even in England. But you can play the Reds against the Cardinals in any stadium you want to. You don't see any. You may have to get some run off. You may have to actually. Did you do everything PDF, or did you actually order the game? I had to PDF my defense cards, and I ordered the game, but I had to PDF these. I think I did anyway. You know what? I say I did, but I'm not sure. But that's what the defensive cards looks like. That's what they look like there. So It might be the same card, the fast action cards. Yeah. 870. That's a fast action cards. And then down here's a defense or whatever it says. So it would be your fast action cards. So if RF uses fast action cards, I've only got about maybe 75 to 100. So I think it offers you like 200. I just didn't want that many. But you should have some in there. I think somewhere in your set somewhere. Dependent now if you PDF'd a set, but I did not PDF. These cards are just like the cards you get with just like you get with Glory Days Boxing. Their own stadium cards, yeah. They have their own stadium cards too. Yeah, you're right. You are correct, sir. Yep. Their own stadium card in here. I ordered a printed set. I think these look like a cut perfect though, so I don't think I may have done it. But you do need them. You do need to get these, I think. So you may have to contact somebody to find out what you do as far as get the defense cards. Defense and what do they call it? Defense and range cards. You just can't have any arrows that way. Yeah. So if you have a fast action card, you can play it with that. Yeah. As long as you got the fast action cards, they are the ones that are range and arrow cards. Yeah. And these right here have the range and arrows with them too, as far as the range for them. But they come on the fast action cards as far as the numbers and the positions. Yep. So as long as you got the fast action cards, you're good. That's why I say I don't use them much. Would I use them 3 times? So I just roll the dice. But and look how many times I rolled 2s. That's why I do it. I rolled 2s 2 or 3 times and ended up getting defense cards. So it was at least 2 or 3 times. Just didn't realize the fast action and the defensive cards were the same. Yeah. So it may make you want to say, hey, let's grab a set of dice. Red, blue, green, yellow, it doesn't matter. Just grab your 2 6-sided and roll with it. 2 10-sided, you just need 1 black, 1 white. Or you need them 2 different colors and make sure you know which ones are 10s and which ones are 1s. Other than that, you're not going to have a problem. So I like playing with dice. That's just me. I was playing with my little plastic bucket for the first year and a half I was on here. Oh yeah, smooth game. It flows easy. To me, it's my favorite. It's my favorite baseball game. NPNG Plus. Too many charts. Way too many. And I played 200 games of NPNG Plus. Free game, yeah, easy to say it's a free game, but by the time you get it printed, can you show the difference between the standard cards and the ones with splits? I don't have any standards. You talking about let's see. Here's one of these. And that's one of these cards. Now, I don't know if that's what you want to see. I only have splits. Yeah, I only have them with the splits. I don't have them without the splits. I only have one season of them, and they have the splits for me. And this is the updated. These are updated. Yeah, I only have the splits. Yeah, splits are better. Well, to me, if it makes that much difference how well they play against that person or that person or that person, why not try to have it in there for you? So, but nice size card. That's the same size card that you get with Glory Days boxing. Same size. So, hey, that's pretty easy deal there. I get myself one of these little packages, and I'll just stick Busch Stadium right in there with the rest of the stadiums, and that is locked away. Now I'll go back over here, get a couple of these, one for the Cardinals and one for the Reds. Oh yeah, the cards are awesome. I don't know any other game that you get cards this nice. I really don't. Wanted to make a couple of channel announcements. I will be getting Grid Zone soon. Grid Zone's going to be on this channel. It's going to be flocked on this channel. If you're not a Grid Zone fan, you're probably not going to want to watch me for a few weeks, probably. I'm going to be playing some college football off of Bleacher Bum Gaming's Anthony's charts. And I am going to be playing a lot of games. Okay, I guess I don't know which ones I have. I am a rookie. Have you got your cards in front of you, RF? If you do, mine are splits because I got versus left-hander versus right-hander. That's splits. So I am going to actually play ACC season. Oh no! I'm going to play some seasons of different teams, and then try to play most of the bowl games, the bowl championship series. I want to play a lot, so I may and Big Ten too. I'm gonna have Michigan against Ohio State. I'm gonna have Penn State against Wisconsin. I'm gonna play Oklahoma against Oklahoma State. I'm gonna play Clemson against Florida State. Clemson against Miami. Alabama versus Georgia. Alabama, yeah. I'm gonna play all these teams. I do have one season, but I am new to these games. All right, have you got your cards out, RF? You get your cards out, and I can show you. We'll tailgate before these games. Sounds like an idea, right? Sounds like an idea. But if you get one of the players that's a hitter, and it says right versus right-handed versus left-handers, they're split cards. That's what they call them, split cards. Otherwise, you just got one line. But if it's got versus right-handers versus left-handers, it's a split. Now, I got to find out when Ohio the Robcats are playing University of Virginia. Of course, they had to, right? They had to. I got to pull the hat out, and I got to get him. That explains it. I thought I ordered standard, but I guess I have the splits. Splits are better, man. I like the splits better. I think you'll like them better with the splits. I really do. What do you think, Puck? If you had a choice, would you rather have splits? Grid Zone, yeah. I think he'll be glad he's got the splits. Yeah, because that way, sometimes against a lefty you don't hit as well as you do against a righty. So it gives you a little more realism to the game. I think you'll like it. So Robcat's gonna be with us here What day is Ohio University playing University of Virginia? Somebody help. I have them out, he says. Okay. Somebody help me out. When is University of Virginia and Ohio U versus UVA basketball? Playing Saturday, 7:15. So it might be a chance I'll be here. First round. True TV. True TV. So they'll be on TV. Every game's on television now. Uh-huh. Yep. You definitely have the splits. You have the splits games. And it's a chilly evening out here. Check it out. It's as cool as it looks outside. It's got that cloudy, dreary. It's not such a dreary day. I'm not going to go that far. I mean, birds are flying and stuff, but the sun's not been out much of the day. And I want to say it's like in the 40s out here today, and we've been used to it the last, I don't know, week to 10 days. It's been steady 60s anyway, 50s anyway, but not today. It's cooler. This was helpful. Thank you guys. Oh, you're more than welcome, bud. More than welcome. Now, RF, do you have a channel? Definitely advertise your channel if you have a channel. That way I want to make sure I watch it. See how well you play. And I use History Maker Baseball, and I always carry mine over to the next inning. I never go all the way down. I carry it over inning to inning. What season did you get, RF? All sorts of stuff. We'll hit you with a lot of questions. So we're going to find out what his favorite team is. '79 season. Because those are the Pirates I loved as a kid. Now, Omar Moreno, the Cobra, Dave Parker. It is. Stargell. They were a good team. They were a real good team. Yeah. No channel. Okay. Well, if you start a channel up, definitely come on here and let us know. We'll get more and more people to watch you. Kent DeColvey. Glass was about that thick. John Candelaria. Wasn't he on that team? Jim Bibby. Jim Bibby lived just up the road here. Mm-hmm. He lived real close to where Sean lives. 10 minutes away from Sean. Everybody remembers Jim Bibby. He was a nice guy. He was a pitching coach over here for the minor league, a couple of minor league teams. Because he lived in the area, he just decided to stay in the area. He was an ambassador to the whole area. He's a real good guy. But Jim died a few years ago. So, Rob, I just recently finished my first inside pitch game. Holy shit, a lot to consume playing, but it's good though. When you say your first inside pitch game, are you saying 9 innings, or did you do like a whole season or something, or did you just do was one game that much to it. And okay, so it was a lot to it. And that's the thing. I think that's what helps me decide games I like to watch. Yeah, the complexity of different things. And if you're watching somebody that's had the game for a while and they have lulls, if you have lulls in their game and they know the game, that's telling you that when you buy it, watch out. Buyer beware. It's going to take you a while. That's why some of the games that if I play them and they take me 3 hours to play a hockey game, there's a good chance you're going to see me pulling it out all the time. Because number one, every time I get a lull, the people at home are like, okay, does Rob know what the hell he's doing? No, probably I don't. But if you watch me do History Maker Golf, most of the time, not too many lulls in it. If you watch me do soccer, most of the time, not too many lulls in it. I know the game. If you watch me do Glory Days boxing, I can run you off a 15-round bout. If I got in a rush, I can do it really fast. But I try to do it and explain and talk about it while I do it. But I don't have to put the brakes on it too much. Oh, yeah, you can play a payoff pitch game if you're not telling people what's going on easily in 30 minutes, easily. If it's not a lot of scoring going on or it's not a 1-1, a 0-0 game going all the way 8-9 innings, and then you got to start pinch hitting, looking at the dates that are available. And don't forget, there are dates that are available. RF, have you still got your cards out? That's something else too. And it's not many charts, but that's the one. See if RF still has his cards, still has his payoff pitch cards out. Because that's one thing too that can get you. If you're playing the first game of a season, Rob, I watch your Glory Days boxing a lot. I am just starting to run through Ali's career. Great game. Yeah, it is a good game. Playoff pitch is my go-to baseball game easily. Yeah, mine too. Mine easily is mine. But RF, have you still got your players out? Have you still got your game out? Yeah, Glory Days boxing, and I tell people, look, you don't have to have 6 dice like I do. It's just easier. It's just easier. If you got a 20-sided blue, 20-sided red, a 6-sided red, a 6-sided blue, and then the 2 10 dice, you can go through them. You can go through a round like no problem. I can do a fight quick as I can do a game of payoff pitch. I really can. And that's what, yeah. Pull them out one more time. I'll show you something. That way, if you want to do a season, I'll show you something that at first I didn't realize, but somebody showed them to me. Okay? At the very top of the card, it says, on mine, it says 2019 New York N, so it's national team. And then it's got a date on it. That's a date that they're available for you to play. So if you're playing a whole season, they may not have been playing on the team the whole year. Some of them may just have short dates on them up there. But yeah, definitely check a date out on them too. If you're doing a replay, of April 3rd or April 2nd, starting the season, they may not have been with the team then, or September or whatever, they may not have been with the team. Yeah, so definitely at the very top, right under their name, it tells you dates, and that's the dates they were playing for the team. Okay. So that kind of gives that helps you out too. Yeah. This one right here says March 31st, which that was opening day, to August 11th. So August 11th, he either got hurt or either got traded, and or he was out for the rest of the year anyway. So after August 11th, you couldn't play this guy. You're not supposed to play him then. But that's what happens there. Those dates right there. Pretty cool. See what I'm talking about? So right up under their name, it'll say New York Yankees, maybe in parentheses A for American League. Then it'll have a little date. So if you do a replay of a season or something, that helps you out because you can't play all your cards. Everybody's not accessible every game. You only have so many players available on your staff then. Pitchers too. So it makes you think before you start playing them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Somebody showed that to me as soon as I got him. I was like, because he was like, Rob, you can't play him game one because he wasn't available until like July. I'm saying, how you know? And they said, look up under his name. I said, oh shit, I didn't know that. So yeah. Mm-hmm. You will learn so much just watching different people playing. Oh yeah. Oh, you go replay the whole season for the Pirates. Yeah, and that's the thing. What you do, definitely go and find out what day they played and what stadium they played at. Little program announcement. Calvin Coolidge won this and didn't realize he had to have the Soccer Blast game. So he said, I want to donate it back. Let's sell it. Whatever proceeds and money's made, let's give it to Harris Jessup. So the 2019 Premier League season, I think all 20 teams are in there. But I know it's at least 15 of them, but I think it's all 20 of them's in there. Premier League teams, and you can send me a bid if you'd like to, and we'll let it go for like a week, and then after that we'll just put the money in. You can throw the money in PayPal, and I'll mail it to you. So I'm not expecting anybody to pay $25 like you would or $30. We will see what happens. That is a goal. Yeah, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that, RF. Nothing wrong with that at all. That was a replay of payoff pitch baseball. It was only 4 innings. Reds win 2-0. Home run by Suarez was pretty much it. But yeah, do yourself a favor and go to Rondo. They have pre-filled lineup score sheets for replays. I actually go to the season that I'm playing, which mine was 2019. 2019 is what I'm doing with the Phillies. 2019 baseball reference. And I can do that, and I can Google it, and it shows me exactly what both starting pitchers, shows me the lineup that day. I don't necessarily I always start with the same lineup, but I don't always play the very same players different games determine what you need to do. Um, let's say that day Aaron Nola was getting beat around a lot, and he only pitched 2 in the third. Well, let's say on your game he hasn't given up a hit. Let's say he struck out 7 people. You're not going to take him out of the game, then. So you got to give some leeway when you're doing stuff like that. So I like whoever is active. If they pitch 2 innings the day before, if they're a relief pitcher, I like to give them a day off if possible. Maybe throw them in there and let them pitch 1 out, but that's it. But you got to kind of just roll with the punches there with a replay. You're going to have so many people say, well, you shouldn't do this and you should. Now, look, play it your way. But, you know, don't let the same relief pitcher come in every day and pitch 4 innings. You're more than welcome, bud. I hope you enjoy it. This guy has them filled in the exact lineups ready to print. Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that either. That's awesome. Yeah. And then now, yeah, it's your replay. But I do play according to what payoff pitch says is a guy that was active and inactive. I do go by that. But pinch hitters and stuff, if the other team's got a lefty, I'm not going to throw my best left-handed batter in there if he doesn't hit lefties good. You're going to do stuff that makes sense. Do stuff that if the manager was sitting right next to you, he would do the same thing. That's the way to play the game. And then, obviously, if the other team wants to do something different, that's great too. It's awesome if you got 2 people that want to play the game. It really is. Not going to be here this evening, I don't think. I think I'll probably be out. But, yeah, if you're interested in this and you'd like to put a bid up, just put a bid up. I'm not looking $50, guys. If you want to put $2, $4, $3, whatever, you can do it. But it's a whole season of Premier League cards. Sideline also has a quick play system too. For every year, so they have to play other games with 1 roll. Yeah, you can do it with a lot of different games, and you can use charts. Switch it up, even from soccer to baseball or whatever. What year are these cards? These are 2019 Premier League. Calvin Coolidge won them last night. Got in touch with me. He said, I don't have the game. I didn't realize I had to have Soccer Blast. It's for Soccer Blast. 2019 Premier League cards. All the money we make, if you send it to my PayPal, we're going to send it to Harris Jessup. Harris is right now watching his mom around the clock with his sister. Those 2 are the only ones watching her, and she's in what's that word? I always forget it. Hospice. So she's at home. She elected not to stay in the hospital, and a week from this past Thursday, they gave her 2 weeks. He says she's not eating. He can't believe she's still with us. But she is taking some ice and stuff, but she's losing weight just really big time. And he came in the other night and said he was just dead tired, dead out of it. He told me it's no need for us to make money up for him. But I'm like this. If he's out of work for a whole week, I don't even care if he's a salaried employee. Somebody's paying for it, whether he's got a vacation time or whatever. I hate to see him use all his vacation, or I hate to see him where if he doesn't take vacation, that he would get penalized. So that's why we as a group, I'm taking up money, and you can send it to my PayPal. And if you would like the cards, all you got to do is get in touch with me. You can send me an email. Here we go right here. And I'm going to keep the cards for a week. And then I'm sending them to somebody. I don't care if it's $10. I don't care if it's $8. Whatever. There's my email address right there. So if you're interested in getting these cards, you can send me an email. Say, Rob, I would like the 2019 EPL set. What's the bid? And let me tell you something. If somebody gives me a bid of $4 and the next person goes $9, what I will do then, I will tell the other person that person went $5. Okay, that person went 5, and if they don't go any higher, that's all they got to pay is 5. But if that person says, "Well, I want to bid 550," then I will go back and tell them, say, "Look, this person went 6." So I'm not looking to clean anybody's account here. I'm just saying if you want to be able to hold it where, okay, I'll go this high. All I'm going to the next 50 cent or dollar. I'm gonna round off to the next dollar. If somebody says, "Well, I'll give $5.50 for it," and you've told me $12, I'm gonna say G Puck went $6. And then if they come back with it, I'll say, "Well, G Puck went $7." And I'm not gonna tell nobody how high anybody's going. Okay, but I'm not gonna have you go straight from $5 to $15 just because that was your high bid. Your high bid just means I stop bidding for you at that point if you contact me. Okay, those cards, they'll be sent off sometime in the next or early, probably next week. Don Heston, I'm not sending your game yet in case Don ends up winning the bids. So if he ends up winning the bids, he can get it. So anybody interested in that, you can get in touch with me right there. If you're not interested in those cards at all, and all you want to do is you'd like to get some money toward Harris Jessup, just shoot some money PayPal, send it gift. Don't send it as service or services rendered or item purchased. It's just considered gift, and then it'll come to me untaxed. I'll send it to him untaxed, and that's the way we'll do that. But if you would like those cards, just let me know. Don't even send me nothing PayPal. Just send me an email. Say, Rob, I'll go this high. Opening bid will be $1. Okay, opening bid will be $1, and
$1.
$1. And let's have at least 50-cent increments. Okay, we don't want $1 and $5, $1.10, $1.50, $2, whatever. You can do that, and then whatever you get it at, I'll pay the shipping because I already said I would pay the shipping for that. And then whatever amount we get, I'll just add some money with it when I do send the money to Harris. And whoever Calvin Coolidge said he would. So hey Rob, what are we auctioning? 2019 EPL set. EPL set. Calvin Coolidge won it, and he didn't realize you had to have the Soccer Blast. So do I already know how to play Grid Zone? That will be fun. Or are you going to keep stats somehow? I'm going to try to keep stats, probably online. I think I know how to play the Grid Zone. I don't think it's that difficult. But 2019 EPL set. It's the Premier League teams from 2019, and he won it. So he said instead of that, he said let's take money up. The money that comes from whoever buys it is going to Harris Jessup. We're going to send it to Harris. We've made almost $200 already for Harris. And what's the situation is, he and his sister are conducting the hospice. Okay, they're conducting the hospice themselves. They don't have a nurse coming in. They're doing it. So anytime his mom needs something, he's not sleeping. He's been up with her since Thursday before last. So it was 11 days. They gave her 2 weeks to live. He told me that all he knows was this. We've been giving her chipped ice, and she's still hanging on. And he says all she keeps saying is, "I'm in pain all the time. I'm in pain all the time." Arnold Hunter, how's it going? So, and they're giving her that strong stuff every 2 hours. Oh, is it? Morphine. Yeah, I'm glad I don't know the name of it. Morphine every 2 hours, and she's still in pain. So you don't want to have anybody have to go through that. And like I say, he's watching her 24/7 for 11 days. He's obviously not working, so we're gonna send the money his way. I live 45 minutes from Brockton. He was our champ. Bummer. Yeah, I am. That one hit hard. Yeah, man, I'll tell you. So, and that's the only set you have. Oh my gosh, no way. So even if only you want to just give money to Harris Jessup, you can send it to my email. Okay, you can do that. But if you're interested in buying the set, that you can do that as well. All right. See, somebody sent me an email. My phone is slow. All right. Hey, Glenn, we'll start at $5. So Glenn has made a $5 bid so far. Okay. My PayPal is this. And Glenn Bonesteel has a $5 bid up for it. Okay. So if you would like to bid above that, okay. So if you'd like to bid above $5, you certainly can. Or if you just simply want to give money to Harris, you can do that. But Glenn Bonesteel has made a $5 bid toward the Soccer Blast cards. If you bid more and he did bid above that, I will let you know. Okay, we will start at $5 though, and we got that with Glenn already. Yep. That's the way we're going to do, Glenn. Okay? Yep. We'll start at $5 and we'll go from there. And if people want to bid, you just bid right in. I will let you know if Glenn went above that. If he didn't, it's yours to have. Okay, guys? Let's do it that way. And sometime this weekend, I'll give that away. That'll be, and then you can just send the money into the PayPal, and I got to throw some money of mine into the PayPal to get to him as well. He's also mentioned, he being Harris Jessup, has talked about coming up to visit us in Virginia. Sometime, I think he said maybe sometime around May, June time. Looking forward to it. So I really, really, really hope to have Harris on here. Live would be great. I would love to have that, but even a split screen. Anybody that's interested in coming on the show, let me know. Let me know. I've had Bleacher Bums on once. I've had my man
Roger Ward.
Yeah, Roger Ward on twice with us already, and he was on with me and Pops both up in the mountain one time, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, if you're interested in getting on here and you'd like to talk about something, Arnold Hunter, shoot us out some good wrestling stuff. Let us know something, bro. Arnold knows his wrestling, man. I'm telling you, we can have people on here that can help us out with a lot of things. Trash dump of the week this week, Cuomo. Governor Cuomo, 2 weeks in a row. Now, he becomes a fire or a lit up torch of a trash dump if he gets it 3 weeks in a row. So 2 weeks in a row, he was tied last week. That's all right. Tie goes to the runner. Tie goes to the bum. So he is definitely he's definitely up there. So he can definitely be the trash dump of the week a third week in a row. Like I say, John Wise, brand new member of the channel. John works third shift. He says he would come on live with me, and he is just getting into the game things, just getting into it. So a new perspective. Somebody that's wanting to buy this, wanting to buy that. I think it's great if they want to come on here and be like, hey, which way should I go, Rob? And I can state my opinion. Bleacher Bums can state his opinion. Glenn can state his opinion. P-Jet. Arnold, G-Puck, everybody can say an opinion. Best thing to do is just watch people play it. If they having a hard time playing themselves and they know the game, it might take you a while learning it. It really could. It's some stuff that takes a while to learn. But like I say, I play Glory Days a lot. You know, it just even if I go without playing it for 2 months, I have to go back and watch one of my videos and be like, okay, which dice do I need? And roll the dice a couple times. Okay, now I'm good. Because I got this many dice. I got this many dice, 10-sided, 20-sided, 6-sided, all sorts of stuff. If you can just get just discombobulated if you try to keep up with how to play red, white, and blue racing, along with how to play History Maker Golf, and then try to play Soccer Blast, and then try to play Glory Days Boxing, you go screw yourself up. You go tie yourself in a damn knot quick. So the best way to do, have a dice handy, go back, watch a video. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I actually watch one of my videos for a second and make sure I've got the right my right dice out. But I'm with you. I'm with you, Arnold. Glory Days boxing to me is the hardest one to beat as far as boxing goes. And you know, when I get this grid zone, somebody's gonna know I've been playing it. Somebody I know I've been playing it because I'm planning on playing like ACC game of the week. I'm planning on playing the Big 12 game of the week, Pac-12 game of the week, Big 10 Big 10 game of the week. And then if we want to play teams from conference to conference during this season, maybe out of conference games or something. And I think it's going to be cool. And I may do it, with quick play and roll dice as to who wins this, who wins that, and only play 2 or 3 games each week. But then I'm going to play conference title games. I'm definitely going to do that, and then I want to play the playoffs. So, Anthony, I know Anthony, man, is throwing a lot of time and effort into it. So I email him pretty constantly. I give him a hard time. I'm like, dude, you may not be making money doing this, but you are making friends, that's for sure. Because to me, that's what makes the game. I don't want to play Des Moines against Peoria. That just, to me, doesn't. But when I see Alabama, I see Penn State, and I want to play those two, and you can kind of see them in a stadium wherever. Be like, okay, now that's pretty cool. Got any Patriot League teams? Holy Cross might take down Bama. Hey, and he had Liberty. So Liberty is a independent. BYU's an independent. Biden is a literal goat. We don't get too much in politics in here, Brian. Gramajo, I'm gonna try to Gramajo or Gramajo. I'm gonna say Gramajo. I may be wrong. Most time I'm pretty good with names. Brian Gramajo. But you are. I don't have Instagram, so I won't be able to follow you. I'm sorry. I just received my Grid Zone 1980 NFL season. Oh, okay. Now I didn't. All I did was get the Grid Zone game. I didn't get a season. How much for the girl in the back to put on a show? Bye, Brian. Bye. Oh my goodness. How much for the girl behind me to put on a show, he said.
Well, I mean, who?
He was being indecent. Gramajo, he's a
Oh.
brand new guy in here.
Oh.
And Puck says asshole.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, if he shows himself again, I've got plenty of wrench guys in here that'll beat him upside the brains with it. Brian, you're not going to last long in here. You won't make friends that way. You'll be watching, okay? You won't be talking too much. You're watching us right now because we don't see anything you're typing us. Carp Daddy Trevor, what a jerk. I would like to see her all. All right, Carp Daddy. And we got Alan Shaw in here. Alan, late night, Alan. Hi, all.
Hi, Alan.
Alan is here with us. We're actually going to be heading out the door in just a minute ourselves. I think we got to get rid of my. Hi, Mrs. Robb, says Alan. Alan Shaw, how you been, brother? Yep, got my Virginia mask. State of Virginia. If you can't see it, you got to be blind because they're everywhere. Virginia. All of us Virginias. How about that? How you been, guys? Not bad. Working hard as usual. So I got Grid Zone coming. If you want to go back to the beginning of the video, we played 4 innings of payoff pitch. Pretty much showed everybody how to do it. These trolls are crazy. In all seriousness, she is very attractive, and you would be very lucky to. You guys are nuts. First game of Inside the Crease. Alan is going to try that as well. So we will definitely be calling it a game, calling it an evening in just a moment. But go back to the beginning of the video. If you have payoff pitch, you can get yourself watch 4 innings of it, and you can see how it's played. Reds versus Cardinals. We had Sonny Gray against Jack Flaherty. So you can definitely go and watch that if you care to. We got this up for bids. And sadly, only in the U.S. Well, you know what, Alan? We have the EPL 2019 teams. It's a season of Premier League teams. And we're going to take bids on it. And Glenn Bonesteel right now has it for $5 is the bid. And he will whoever ends up buying it will end up the money is going towards Harris Jessup. So we had Calvin Coolidge donated back once he saw that the Hockey Blast, you got to have the game in order to play this. No, it will have Sheffield United. You'll have to pay me to have a season with Sheffield United. Why don't you beat up Sheffield United? What's up with Harris? Harris's mom is going through I always forget the word. Help me out. Hospice.
She's dying.
And what's happening is they don't have a nurse watching her. It's Harris and his sister watching her around the clock. She's on morphine every 2 hours. So he's not able to work right now. So what we're doing, we're making up some money. We're going to send it to Harris. If he wants to pay his bills, whatever. Yeah, whatever he wants to do. You can always just burn those cards. Alan might give you some joy. Says Glenn. But yeah, you can always play against Sheffield United. You got to remember, what better way to take care or take down Sheffield United than to Can I send you $20 on the PayPal? You certainly can. Yeah, you certainly can. And send it as gift. Send it as gift, Alan. And would you like to use that as a bid? Do you have a 2019 teams? Can you imagine Sheffield United versus Liverpool? How bad can that be for me? Hey, you don't have to play Liverpool. Sheffield United, Man City, Sheffield United. There's a bunch of other teams out there. Sheffield United versus Man City. Sheffield United's chance is probably not that good. Man City, pretty well stacked, and they may get messy. They're talking about getting messy, which is crazy if they end up getting it, but they could do it. They may end up getting Lionel Messi before next season. That's the talk. That is the talk. But if you want that $20 to go toward the teams, I can do that. Or if you just want to straight up just send $20, you can send it to the PayPal. Just send it as a gift. Either way, send it as a gift. Either way, and after all is said and done, I will let everybody know who ends up winning the card set. Bum, bum, bum. So, wife of mine, you about ready to roll?
I'm waiting for you.
She's waiting up for me. We're going to take off, guys. We're probably not going to have an evening show tonight. I don't think we will. You all have a great rest of your evening. Like I say, if you would like to bid on these cards, 2019 EPL set, send me an email. Say, Rob, just as of just a moment ago, it was $5, Glenn Bonesteel. If you want to bid 6, I'll let you know the situation. I'll let Glenn know the situation. Let everybody know the situation. That way, we'll see how much they go for. Okay. So, give me 2 minutes before you go, so I know the money is there. Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, let me shoot my email on here one more time for anybody wishing to give money toward our friend Harris Jessup. He's watching his mom. He told me financially, he said, I'm doing okay. I said, but look, dude, you're either taking vacation, doing something. We're going to do what we can to try to help you. He's a very proud individual. He gives money every time that we ever have done it for friends. So I'm definitely going to do it for him. All right, let's see. All right. And if, like I say, if you want to buy the cards, don't just give me a bid. Don't send me no money. Don't send me any money. Just put a bid in, and then at the end, I'll tell you how much to send to PayPal. Okay. All right, Alan. Now, let me ask you, do you want that toward the cards? You want that toward cards? If you do, I can let you know toward the EPL set. And I can definitely ship it. I'll ship it to you. You know I will. I still got to get you a Phillies hat. I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't forgotten about a lot of people. I'm still looking for a book for somebody. I'm still looking for a lot of stuff. Rob is old and decrepit. So, okay. So Alan put a $20 bid in. Well, let me tell you right now, we already have a $21 bid in. Okay. Glenn Bonesteel put a $21 bid in. So, okay, that's where we're sitting right now, $21. Okay, so anybody that would like those cards, you just email me. You do not have to send any money through PayPal. If you want the cards, just say, Rob, I would like an EPL set. I bid 22. That's the next we'll go. Okay. or you can go 21.50, but preferably just go dollars. But if you want to go 50 cents, that's fine too. Have a good one. $21 is the bid. Glenn Bone still has the bid right now at 21. Have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you guys later. Good. I was going to say re-auction them if I want. Okay. So, Alan, you want that money sent to send that to Harrison, correct? Yes, we'll do that thing. You all have a great evening. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, folks.